Hello, welcome back to another one of my video that focus on artists, and today we will be talking about Jim Steranko. And in front of us here is Strange Tale 155. As you can see, it's a gorgeous copy, practically flawless as far as the cover is concerned. For years now, I have always said that Steranko, in his beginning, was a Kirby clone that was actually better than Kirby. To me, he drew the Kirby style, the way the body composition is, and the arm, the hand. That's very Kirby-ish. He draw Kirby better than Kirby. By that, I meant that he draw the Kirby style, but he has a better proportion as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion. When I look at Steranko drawing in the Kirby style, I find that a lot of his drawing in general are better in body composition as well as proportion of the body. And in many of the early issues of this book, he actually also did the writing too, as you can see in the credit. I'm not sure how much Stan did as far as editing, but a lot of this was Mr. Steranko himself. No doubt you can see the influence of Kirby with the square jaw on many of the drawing right there. This picture right there is very Kirby-ish. Look at this action scene, that's very Kirby-ish. Just better proportion in my opinion. This is a great page right here with a lot of action. And certainly, as I focus more on his later art, you will see a significant change from this Kirby clone stage of his career. But no doubt, I think if I was buying this book off the rack in 1966, I think I would be very happy. This book is as old as I am. Look at that. That's all Kirby right there. Look at this, and like I said, if I did not look at the credit page, I certainly wouldn't think that this is Kirby. Especially this panel right here. Look at that. His work for this series is actually quite good in my opinion. It's definitely underrated, undercollect. It's very few things in the early days of his work with Marvel that give you a hint to his style, but one of the few things that would give you a hint to his style is right here. He has that, I wouldn't say psychedelic, maybe, I don't know the right word for it, but this right here is a hint of what's is more to come as far as his style. It's quite well done. I love this book. Like I said, this hand right here is very Kirby-ish. Like I said, he was a great Kirby clone, no doubt. I think Jack would have been happy looking at this kind of drawing and be proud. A great book. And I forgot to mention that he also inked a lot of his earlier work. So here we go, another one of those artists that are great at drawing as well as inking. They're able to understand the concept of inking and adding depth to the drawings. Wonderful. And here is another issue, the next issue, number 156. Beautiful copy. The green, look at that razor sharp corners. Gorgeous. The green and the red, yellow of this cover, simply awesome. I love this book. Once again, You know, as you can see, he did everything as far as writing and drawing and inking. And there's a hint of Kirby right there. A lot of details. You know, but right here, this little the drawing, this panel right here kind of give you a little hint of what's to come as far as his own personal style. You know, if you understand Steranko and saw a lot of his art, you know what I'm talking about. You know, so even right here, you know, that some might say this is Kirby-ish, but you know, to me, a lot of this is showing a hint of him slowly breaking away from the Kirby clone. You know, I think if you don't, and these books are not that expensive. As far as Silver Age Marvel, this title is certainly not one of those expensive, high demand title in my opinion. See right here, I would say it's not Kirby-ish. Okay, certainly it's good drawing, but you know, if Jack was drawing this kind of building and structure, it would be very different in my opinion. There are things that may be Kirby-ish, like this right here, but overall, look at this panel. These 4 panel right here is so well done as far as being a Kirby clone. Look at the face on Thor and Captain America and the Fantastic Four. Look at that. Even Professor X. You know, I think many people would not be able to guess that this is not Jack Kirby if they're not familiar with this book and the people that produced this book. But right here, this full page right here, to me, is more Steranko than Jack Kirby. He's exerting his own style slowly but surely. A great page. But many of the action scene, as you can see, if you look at the action scene, Jack have his own way of doing a lot of the fighting scene, action scene. And if you look at this right here, this panel is so Jack Kirby-ish. It's good, but you know, it's you know, when you look at something like this, you know, it's remind me of Jack so much. Even like this, we see that hundreds of times in many of his books. So I give prop to Mr. Steranko to be able to draw such a wonderful Kirby style. And look at this double page drawing, beautiful. So much details. I like it so much. What's great about these books, of course, is they have a second story, and you know, you had the Doctor Strange, of course, that were done by Mary Severin. Maybe one of these days we'll do a video focus on her drawing, which is also very good. Look at that. But anyhow, thanks for watching the video, and hopefully you are a fan of Steranko as I am. Thanks for watching.